Hello and welcome to 365 Days of Excelling with Clive. This is day 110 and today we are looking at when do we choose the search function and when do we choose the find function. So which one is most applicable when? So as I mentioned on day 108 and day 109, the search function is non-case sensitive, whereas the find function is case sensitive. So if you want to find a particular text and match including the case, or whether it's uppercase or lowercase, then you have to go with the find function. And if you don't care whether the case is uppercase or lowercase, you don't care about the case of the word, you just want to search it, especially when you ask people to do data capturing for you, and now you want to find something within the data that have been captured, and there is high risk that there were errors within the capturing, then you might need to go with the search function as it does an estimate, regardless of whether the word is uppercase or lowercase or mixed case. So it just searches for the word and returns a result if the word is there or if it can find the word. So having said that, we are now going to look at a practical example when you can use either a search function or a find function. In this case, it doesn't matter whether it's uppercase or lowercase. All we need to do here is, as you can see here, is I made use of a formula to extract or to obtain the file path of this current file I'm working in. So now what I need to do is I want to extract only the name, which is starting from day here up until here. So the two important things that I can see within this is one, there is an open square bracket here at the start of the name, and there is a closing square bracket. So what I need to do now to be able to extract this file name here, I need to find the position of this opening curly bracket and the position of the last curly bracket. Here I'm going to use a mixture of formulas. So nested formulas, if you still struggle with nested formulas, please consider, I think it was on day 37 or so, when I did nested formulas. So just look up in my playlist, you'll see where I covered nested formulas. So the formula that we are going to use to be able to extract this part of the case is called mid. All right. So we are going to use mid. But then mid will require some arguments. It will require the starting number. Okay, where do we start? So to find where we start, this is the point we are going to start from. So we are going to count the length of the text up until here, or at which position do we find the opening curly bracket. Then it's also going to ask for the length of the text. So it will ask the length of the text. Okay, to find the length of the text, I would say I first need to find the position here, right? What is the position here? Then subtract the starting point here. That is my length. Okay, so we have a lot of things to do, so let's get started right away. Now, the first thing we want to find is the starting point. So I will just call it starting point. Okay, so I'll say equals, obviously we use the find or search, whichever you use. So what do we want to find? The text we want to find, we put it in quotes here, is the opening square bracket. Then within text, within this text. Then we're starting at number 1. Then we close the bracket. So it's telling me it's at point number 26. So that's the starting point. Then the length of my text now. I want my length. So first of all, I'll find the endpoint and put it here, because find the endpoint is where we find the closing square bracket. Then we are finding it within this text, starting from text number 1. Number 79 is the endpoint, but I want the length of the text. So I just say the endpoint minus the starting point. So let me just say endpoint this to make it easy to follow. Then length of my text, I then just say equals this minus this. But remember, this 26 is up to where I'm finding this curly bracket here. So to start from day, I'll just say +1. Okay. Now let's do the mid formula now. Because mid now is the text we want to select the mid value. Then we say, what is the starting point? So this is the starting point. Number of characters is the length. Then we close the bracket. Okay, I need a comma here. And my word length is not right. Okay, you can see we have extracted the file name from this whole path here. So we have made use of the find formula to find the starting point and the end point. Okay, we could also have used the word search as well. So I can use search there, then it gives me exactly the same answer as well. Search there, then it gives me exactly the same answer as well. So this is how you can use this practically. And also I have used it in the past to also clean up the data. If I want to extract, for example, the name here and use it for VLOOKUP, for example, I would find where the word is, for instance, is appearing. Then I say, okay, after is, I add a few characters, then I extract whatever is on the right after the letter is. Same applies here. It doesn't matter whether these names are different in length. I just extract the right characters after the word is and space. So this is how I can practically use the find and search formulas to clean up my data, to extract data from a massive sentence and be able to use it anywhere else within your Excel document. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.